Shalom, this is Ashar Basharala at Lionsden Camp, located in Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, I look at praise and honor, glory to the Father and the Son, and the perpetuity return. Kal Lam La, Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashem, Harabaka Kodash Ma'amath. Also, the bonds to Elder Apostle GMS, the bonds to Mart as well, Ohio 1 Basharala, Peace Advance 1/3, and Salutation for Let. It's going to be a quick little lesson going on thing you see right on the screen. Going into morality. So this is ultimately how people operate mentally and emotionally in America, and of course across the whole world and stuff. But ultimately, America and these are more Western countries that the ideals are based off emotions, emotions and feelings. So you have morality that dictates that tell you good and bad, but ultimately America's morality is based off of its system. And what is Babylon based off? It's based off confusion. The land of confusion is based off it being what spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah is based off of sodomy in Egypt, spiritually Egypt, bondage. So you got nothing but sodomy, bondage, and confusion. What type of human here is going to think even the slightest bit correct? That's going to understand what this place is coming to, what you need to do with your life, because a lot of people, if they don't want to follow the Lord, they're gonna follow Jeebus. They're not the same thing. They're gonna follow that because they can get farther with that, what they feel like, at least. Yeah, again, that's feelings. They want to feel like they're doing something instead of actually doing something. I just like for people that I said like Esau, man, his ways are grievous. He may give Section 8 and HUD or whatever to Eve or whatever, or he may give money to the poor, but it's like he seeks to please the poor. He wants that for vainglory, and honestly, not even that, because he don't got the laws. He do it just because Esau, man, he the devil, the deceiver. And of course our people do that for vainglory. They try to praise the Lord for vainglory, but the Lord is not looking at our people like that. He looking at how much do we love Him, not how much does it like we love His people. We of course we love our people, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds, which is our people that like the other nations, which are the true Israelites according to the scriptures. Of course, we love our people, but we love the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai more. All right, so I'm going to read this morality. It says principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong or good and bad behavior. So this moral system is based off American system. So what type of morals do our people really have? They don't see stealing and killing is killing. Most of it is not white and black to them. And they don't see good and bad. Because for stuff like this in the scriptures, you'll be destroyed for it. Simple as that. The Lord catch y'all right there, and that'll be in the story, man. It's simple, cut clean, plain to the message. To the answer. Is no beating around the bush how Esau do it. And of course Esau may destroy you or slay you, but that's not up to Esau. That's up to the Most High Yahweh. He gonna have to pluck you out, or he gonna keep there for another judgment. So just going into America once again, it says on the back of the dollar, it says "In God We Trust," but the real reason, and this is a good topic for even another lesson, is going into having backing by the Roman Catholic Church. It says it became the official. I'm gonna read the whole thing. It says the phrase "In God We Trust" appears on all U.S. coins and paper money. It became the official national motto in 1956. Though it first appeared on coins during the Civil War era, The decision to add the motto currency was influenced by religious sentiment and the Cold War context. So the Cold War is still going on, and as being in the beginning of World War III, it has a religious sentiment. Ultimately, it has a religious backing. You know, it's backed by the Roman Catholic Church. We backed by the Roman Catholic Church. All right, so this is this is what America is, man. This is big Satan right here, man. Israel being little Satan, and the beast being NATO. You know, so understanding what this place really is, America being spiritually Babylon, NATO being the beast. You know, Israel being not our people, being the fake Jews, Revelation 2:9, being little Satan right now because they got all types of, sweet streets and stuff, sugar tank streets, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So the time we're in the beginning of World War III, we're in the beginning of particular trouble, and this is, and this is how they got people to think more of morality. Not just this, but of course the religious system, monetary system, money and stuff, and in the military, slacky. So yeah, the military, our people believe in America's might. They believe in this money, or they believe in this system, the religious system. Hey, that's what it is. And look, this 2-for-1 right here. This is 2-for-1. It's the money and the religion. They kind of they tie it together. That what people think gain is godliness. They believe, our reason in life. Most of our people that have that type of morality that confidence in their mind, they believe that their point in life is to get money. It's to get money, be rich, generational wealth, black excellence, all that stuff. That's not that's not our point at all. This is paper money. This is has no actual physical value. Um, yeah, man. Our people just on a way lower level. It's Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." So this is what this place in America is, man. They call evil good and good evil. They're saying that this place in America is blessed. Bless America and no place else. This place is uh well, when you pledge of allegiance, you pledge underneath God. You don't pledge to that's a whole mind trick. That's a whole delusion, illusion, how you want to say it. This is what this how America gets its money though. It's through the Roman Catholic Church. It's through um, consumerism of our people, man. So it is what it is, man. This Esau, man. It's very economical right now, and but it's in our face, and our people don't believe that this place is going to fall. That they don't believe that the dollar is going to be collapsed. They don't believe that this place is being ultimately in the hands of Yahweh by Shemashah. They don't, they think a whole different type of mindset. So that's what it is. And then on morality, that's how Esau operates his system. Is that everything that's good, everything that's supposed to be good. The scriptures. And God we trust. That's on the back of his Bible. But yet, their morality is not shown nowhere near the scriptures. It's not shown nowhere near godly. And as you can see, it's a God fearing, quote unquote God fearing country. But none of the laws, which are like 25,000 laws in America, but none of them are related to the scriptures. Maybe like one being, like slaying somebody, like at least in Florida, slaying somebody that comes in your house. That's in the scriptures. You're supposed to do that. Yeah, to protect your house. But I mean, it's not a lot of other stuff that you can put together. But I mean, slaying is all Esau do anyway. So of course that's gonna be in there. That's a given. And so yeah, they take evil for good and good for evil, man. It's a backward, twisted country, and thus their morality as well. You know, and going on, you know, Russia, their main adversary, other than China and Brazil, India, you know, the other countries soon finna rise against this place. Their morality is, of course, they don't have, they're not a God fearing country, but uh, Esau is technically a God fearing country, but yet they have like a worse economical system, or a worse like morality system, and all that stuff. Like how everything works, how what Esau is able to get away with our people, you know, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you know. It's a little bit over Russia. Of course, Russia ain't gonna be a slave too, get destroyed too, like Esau. But they actually weren't a little better system because they tell you they don't believe in God. And that's what it is. But they have a better compass than Esau, man, because they yeah, they going off, man. I mean, not off, but they wicked. They the devil. This is Joel chapter 2:20 says, "But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and I will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things." You know, going into the northern army. Um, Actually, let me see. Going into Russia, delivering this place a sure destruction, as well as, you know, China and you know, India, China, Pakistan, all the other country with nukes. You know, Russia having not being a God fearing country, um, they still got a job to do. You know, his heart is in the Lord, saying, Putin. He's up for destroying this place as soon as the Lord let him. Just like Yahweh Shai, just like us, man, just like anyone. Whoever is up for destroying this place, is that thing, you're gonna be on the left hand side or right hand side. You're gonna be the book of death or the book of life. Pulling the other heathens, even though they're destroying this place, they're gonna be in the book of death. They still gotta be destroyed and enslaved for 1,000 years. Um, of course, if you eat a mind, you're eradicated after 1,000 years. And and kind of be on the right, you're gonna be born into the kingdom, or you be one of the first fruits, or you be the whole for elect, which is gonna be the government of New Yasharal, New Jerusalem. Yeah, right, I'm part of that number. So this is what Esau side. This is what Yahweh Shai, this is what Yahweh Mashai has prepared for this place, America. Seriously, Babylon, Rome incarnated. That ultimately their morality system is gonna, you know, fail them. The whole economic system is gonna fail them. Everything that they built is gonna fail them. It's gonna be gone in an hour, man, because they, you know, wicked. You know, they don't what it does to our people, even to those our people, gonna have to get it too. You know. This is Micah chapter 6. I'm starting verse. I started verse 8. It says, "He have showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to justly and love and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. The Lord's voice crieth out unto the city. If the man of wisdom shall say thy name, hear ye the rod, and who hath appointed it. And there yet the treasure of wickedness in the house of wicked, and the scant measure there abominable." So ultimately, he's going into what the Lord requires from his men. He requires you to serve him, and to love him, and do justly, and to love mercifully, and to, you know, do it humbly under Yahweh Ba'Shemel Shai. This is what the Lord requires, and that is good. So what is good? You know, and what have the Lord required of thee? This is what the Lord has ultimately required of his men, to, you know, to serve him. You know, so that's the true morality according to the scriptures. What America's supposed to be following, but they're not follow that whatsoever. You know, they may serve the quote unquote Lord, but they have 501c3s set up to where if you talk about the Lord's true name, you not gonna get your tax exemption from your church no more. You never get no money, none of that. So that's how Esau sets his church up. That's how he sets his system up, and that's the moral that's totally flipped. That's what he's taking good for evil and evil for good. All right, this is Psalms chapter. This is Psalms chapter 34. I'm starting at verse. I start verse 11. It says, "Come ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. What man is that he desireth life and loveth many days, that he may see good? Keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking guile." So this is what the Lord deems as bad. Keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from guile, speaking against the Lord, speaking against your people, speaking against salvation, being a scoffer. If that go for two people that have the law of such commandments, that's going against the Lord. It says, "Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it." That's what we seek. And we seek in the kingdom salvation. That was on part of the hopeful elect, the 144,000, that select number out of the nation of Israel. It says the eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears upon unto upon Salakia, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. So come, man. That's a true morality. This is what the Lord wants to do, and this is what the Lord wanted not to do, according to the scriptures, according to what he's supposed to be following, because he has a Roman Catholic backing. He has God, and God we trust. He has pledged allegiance unto God. He says all these. Esau says these things, so cognitive race, but yet, it's no it's no there's no proof that he actually is following God. He's not at all. He's following Satan, you know. And ultimately, that's what's going to lead him to his end, to his very demise. Thinking he's on top of everything, but he's really finna be right on the smack is down to the bottom of the barrel, man. He may be on the top of the tippity top right now, but he's gonna be on the bottom of the barrel very, very soon, you know. And that's due to his morality. That's due to him being a devil. That's due to him being Esau, man. That's what it is. And I just kept it simple, just because the lesson is on ultimately morality, and their morality is totally flipped upside down. The other countries weren't after morality, but the true morality should be based on the scriptures, not your own personal belief, not the country's belief, but the Lord's belief, the one that created the heavens and the earth. All right. And with that, y'all was out of a final little lesson. With that, I say shalom.